Video game adaptations are supposed to add to the existing source material to give more context for stuff, but also just give us more moments. Now, with The Last of Us Season 2, they had episode 6 have some new scenes that I really like that added more to the show. And we will be talking spoilers, so this will be your spoiler warning. Where we have Ellie and Joel, they're on their first patrol together. We have a distress call from Eugene and his group and what's going on. They get attacked by infected, Eugene gets infected. Eugene begs and pleads them to allow him to go see Gale one last time and that they can tie him up to make it safe. You know, he has a while. He just wants to see his wife one last time before he dies. And Ellie says they can do it and tells Joel to promise her that they'll do it. However, Joel betrays her instead of promising and doing what they're told, even though I think they honestly could have brought him back. But instead, Joel brings him to this gorgeous view. Having a scene where he tells Eugene that he can see his wife one more time. If he loves her enough, he'll see her face, which he does. I think it's kind of this moment of realization. When you're about to die, you'll see the person you care about the most, which kind of resembles what happened to Joel. Because when Abby unalived Joel, he most likely was seeing Ellie in his final moment. So I really like that kind of added scene because it gives more depth to what happened with Joel. Plus, it was also an important scene to show Ellie tell Joel that he's a liar. Because from the trailer of the show, we do see her saying, "You swore," which I think we all thought was Ellie figuring out what happened with the Fireflies and that Joel was lying to her this entire time. However, that had to do with Joel telling Gale a complete lie about what happened to Eugene, saying that Eugene did not want to put Gale in any danger. He wasn't scared and that he took his own life, which was a complete lie. Eugene was actually terrified. He wanted to see Gale one more time, and Joel was the one that took his life. So really interesting to see how they did this, but it was more to kind of set up the confrontation between Ellie and Joel, to show Ellie realizing that Joel's a liar and that he lied to her about the Fireflies and her putting the pieces together herself. So I do really like these added scenes because it adds more context to what happened. And they also had another scene in this where Ellie was hooking up with Kat, her ex-girlfriend, and getting that tattoo. Something we never got in the game, showing us how she got her tattoo, her ex-girlfriend, and just adding more to her character as she was going through more of her rebellious teenage years. So overall, I do really like the added scenes in this episode because it added on Joel and Ellie's relationship, showed us where the tension started, and where Ellie started to figure out that Joel was lying to her. So I think it was really important. I like what they did here. But let me know, what did you think about these added scenes, and what did you think they added to the episode?